When I go out, she tell me where to go. I make her act up. When I come back up, she say her feelings too strong. Make her want to back up, and I respond like, damn. Believe me when I.
What's great about this group is, after going 1-9 and having a tough year last year, we had an amazing turnout in our 0 period class during the off season, and right now we have 70 players. Very excited about what's going on offensively, defensively, and we have some new coaches on. We brought on Coach Kane from Santa Barbara High, and he's just been a tremendous addition for us, and it kind of allowed me to be a better coach myself, having a guy like him around.
You have a lot of experience on this team?
Yeah, last year we had 4 sophomores with good playing time, quite a bit of playing time, including our quarterback, and then we also had our freshman lineman Erick. Now he's going to be a sophomore, so we had him play for us. So yeah, we got a lot of young guys. We had a lot of juniors playing last year that are now seniors. So one thing I always say is you can't really simulate game experience or you can't ever get that in practice. So to get kids with a lot of game experience is pretty vital for us, and I feel like we have those guys.
45, 45, 45.
Kellen did a tremendous job. We had a lot of injuries on our offensive line, so Kellen played under a lot of pressure last year as far as defensive linemen, linebackers being on him immediately, and he handled it extremely well. Had great composure for a sophomore, and again, get a quarterback back with game experience is huge for us. We had Blake Irwin returning, who started at our weak side safety last year the entire season. Marcellus Gossett, Irvin Miguel. Those guys are going to do great things for us up on varsity this year, and all sophomores that got quite a bit of playing time last year. We're playing a much higher tempo this year for sure, offensively. So we're real excited to get that going on that first game. And you can only practice so long. We want to see it with refs on the field and everything like that. But yeah, I would say we'd be playing at a bit of a higher tempo this year and probably spreading the ball out more than I have in the past for sure.
For sure, I feel like it's more like my offense now. Something new for all of us. See if we're actually in shape or not. It'll be our test for that.
Like that, yeah.
And hopefully it'll wear down defenses in the fourth quarters when we win games.
How do you like it? I mean, bringing that high tempo.
I love it. It's my kind of offense because I like moving around.
Who's going to run the ball for you?
We have a guy who was voted captain for us on Friday, Manny Nuoso.
Oh yeah.
He lost 25 pounds in the off season. He went from 220 to 195.
Wow.
So he played D tackle for us last year, and he's running like a horse right now. He's running extremely hard. A junior, Irvin Miguel, will back him up and get quite a bit of playing time as well. He was a kid who we brought up to play linebacker last year from JV. And then Chris Noggle has been just a really nice addition for us. He's going to start for us at middle backer position, and he's also running back. He scored 18 touchdowns on the JV team last year, and he's quite an explosive player for how big he is. So,
yeah, he's played rugby, so obviously he's got some toughness.
Yeah, absolutely. Any rugby players, they're tougher than nails.
Wow. And how about his whiteouts?
For whiteouts, we have a big returner for us, Josh Flora. He was an all-leaguer last year, and another guy who was voted captain, and he'll be leading the wide receiver troops with Blake Irwin and Marcellus Gossett and Austin Pierce. And we had some great additions this year, some guys that didn't get much playing time as juniors but are coming on strong as seniors, such as Kyle Bissner, and again some more JV guys that are coming along. Tommy Johnson, Josh Feldhouse.
How about on the defensive side of the ball? Who do you have up front? Plug some holes.
Yeah, Erick Botello will return for us at D tackle. Austin Pierce was an all-league DN last year, first teamer. Josh Flores is going to be an exceptional safety, along, like I said, with Blake Irwin returning. And Isai Melendez was a starting linebacker for us, so he'll be back returning. And like I said, that guy Chris Noggle, we're expecting him to plug that inside. Got a gentleman by the name of Isaac Lopez returning. Marcellus Gossett also was a starting DN for us. So, again, you get kids back with game experience. It's huge. It's a very stressful game on Friday night. So if you've gone through that stress and you know what it feels like, usually you have a bit of advantage come game time.
What's been the mindset of this team after last year?
I mean, it's just motivated us to grind it even harder. I mean, we do not want to end up 1-9 again, so we just pushed each other and just told us like 1-9 is not an option for us.
What do you think about this group of offensive linemen?
We're pretty big. I mean, we got big Christopher Vargas and Vader, so he's a new guy. He took a year off, but I mean, he's doing a lot better. He's learning the plays. He's a smart kid, and yeah, I mean, with Josh Tappanier and Ryan Erick as well, there's two smart guys that are physical, so we're doing pretty good.
What do you think of the new offense, up tempo?
I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's pretty tiring at times, but you know, when you can gas a team down in the fourth quarter, I mean, our condition is pretty on point now.
I'm big on team chemistry, and I feel like this team really gets along well. You know, it's about the juniors and seniors blending, and also the few sophomores that we have blending as well. And you know, I'm just excited for this group. They've worked their tails off in the off season.
Depth obviously has to be a concern after, especially what happened last year with all the injuries. How is this team at all positions and depth-wise?
You know, we're stressing to our team that twos, threes, even fours, we need everybody. You know, to go high tempo a little bit on offense, we need the backups to be able to contribute at any time. We learned our lesson from last year, definitely the probably toughest year I've ever had through injuries. And you need the backups prepared. You can't just focus on the first stringers. So again, a lot of lessons learned from me last year. Anytime you go through a tough season or tough times, there's a lot to be learned. So we felt like we learned a lot, and as you said, we got to have depth, and injuries are going to happen. We can't do anything to stop them. We just got to prepare the kids the best we can, and hope to go from there. Hardworking group. It's my first senior class. First class I had, I was a head coach when they were freshmen, so it's my first senior class. So again, it's very exciting to see what these guys are going to be like this year. We want to finish the year strong. You know, I think really the first couple, you know, my first year, second year, you know, we lost the last 2 games of the season. So you know, that's something I don't forget, something that sits with me for a long time, and it's on me to make it happen, to finish the season strong. So, you know, we have a huge goal on this team. This you know, since I've been hired, we haven't been past the first round since 2001. I was hired in 2012. We lost in the first round that year. So, you know, that's been my #1 goal, to get past that first round and to compete for a league championship every year. Ventura setting the bar for us, made the finals last year, and, you know, we're excited about that. You know, it's a team from the Channel League that made the CIF finals. So, again, you know, we're just excited about what we have in front of us. To me, the league goes through Ventura right now, and we know that, and they got a great program over there, and along with, you know, JT's doing a great job at Santa Barbara. Coach Linebaugh had a really strong year last year, and the coach at Buena is doing an outstanding job every year. So I think the Channel League is highly competitive, and again, we're just looking to compete in every game we play.